everyone. Nancy Hart here, Whole Heart Evolution, and your Life Mastery Consultant with our Wednesday Midweek Mindset Tune-Up. I'd like to talk just for a moment about an upcoming holiday here in the United States, and it's called Memorial Day. It is typically a holiday where we are commemorating our military in thanks for their service and thanks and gratitude for those who have died in the line of service protecting this country. It is typically filled with all kinds of opportunities. It's a time of picnics and parades and fireworks and kind of the gathering of family and friends that is known as the penultimate opportunity, which is the cookout. It's known as the unofficial start to summer. There are all kinds of concerts and opportunities to step forth and acknowledge being a citizen of this country and our thanks and our gratitude to those who have served. And this year in particular, I found myself called to dive in just a little bit deeper. Maybe extend the vision of it, particularly with the time that we have experienced and we are just beginning to kind of come out of, maybe it's even an allegory like come out of the tomb of this thing that we have called pandemic. We're just seeing the light of day now and being able to express and gather. And as I was thinking about this, I did a little bit of research and I bumped into something that I thought was really helpful in thinking about this. And it comes from the Mighty Moms Club. Yes, the Mighty Moms Club. It's a parenting group, parenting blog, website, Facebook page. Some really kind of fun stuff on this. And I found myself really wanting to quickly touch base with what is Memorial Day, how did it start, and what are some ways to think about it. And the moms helped me, and I'd like to share it with you. So they use this, and I'll be reading fairly extensively from there, what they suggest as a way to explain the holiday to kids, because it is kind of different. It is their word bittersweet in this. They say on one hand, it's a celebration of the freedoms we've received. Absolutely. On the other, there's a sense of loss for the people who gave their lives to preserve and protect that freedom. And I would venture to say on many, many fronts. So it's bittersweet, especially if someone in your family has lost somebody firsthand, whether they are actively deployed or they are deployed here in the U.S. and have been serving the country in the midst of this pandemic. See, the origins actually of Memorial Day, which I had forgotten and surprised me, were actually in the Civil War. And it was originally called Decorating Day, and it was truly born out of the heavy loss for both the North and the South as a result of the Civil War. It was first observed on May 30th, 1868 by General John Logan. He was the national commander. And he asked people to decorate the graves of those who died in defense of their country. And specifically, this day was chosen because there were no battles that were fought that day. No battles. Red poppies you'll often see on Memorial Day, and they have been adopted by other countries as well. The remembrance poppy, it's a symbol worldwide to commemorate all service men and women who have been killed in conflicts. It's used in other countries, the UK, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. So this is just a little bit of framing about where did this come from. I was pleasantly reminded that it wasn't a world war, it was a civil war that brought this country to fruition. And it's interesting, I was also noticing in the Mighty Moms that they were helping the kids do exercises to actually have some fun, do some art projects that might commemorate, often as we often do here, commemorate this particular holiday, this rather unusual, bittersweet holiday. And there was something kind of wonderful buried in the midst of one of them. And I thought it contained 4 words that I thought were really powerful. And it's this. The mom said, this provides a great opportunity to talk to them, meaning the kids, but maybe all of us, right? About things like sacrifice, history, honor, and courage. And I would propose to you that this year we consider expanding those qualities, those capacities, to those in uniform beyond just a military uniform. First and foremost, the holiday is about them, but other heroes who have stepped forward in the line of service. Doctors, nurses, technicians, researchers, cleaning crews, truck drivers, grocery store workers, scientists, teachers, and all of you parents, and the kiddos who truly have shown courage and tenacity and perseverance in the face of a force that was unseen, that was absolutely unseen. So I suggest in all of this that we take a moment to say thank you in a way that is appropriate for you and to the person that you're honoring, whether they're here with us or they are no longer. And I would also offer an opportunity to encourage you to be kind. Take a page from our friend Fred Rogers and always find an opportunity to be kind. That's, to me, one of the ultimate ways we can provide service and honor those who have fought in many, many ways for this country. And I wanted to share with you just a few quotes about this particular holiday and service. And quite wonderful. I'd like to start with something from President Kennedy and then share. It's just an interesting compilation of those who have led and have spoken into this idea. This is the John F. Kennedy quote that says, "My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Amen, brother. Elie Wiesel, Holocaust survivor, amazing therapist, ultimately immigrated to the United States. He says this about this holiday and war in general. He says, "Without memory, there is no culture." We were reminded today, we are reminded. Without memory, there would be no civilization, no future. And then there's Helen Keller. "So long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I say that life is good." And then from Adlai Stevenson, somebody from our political history. "Patriotism is not short, frenzied outbursts of emotion, but the tranquil and steady dedication of a lifetime." Of a lifetime. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then there's an author by the name of Mary Roach who said this: "Heroism doesn't always happen in a burst of glory. Sometimes small triumphs and large hearts change the course of history." Change the course of history. And then from President Barack Obama, on Memorial Day, he said, "Our nation owes a debt to its fallen heroes that we can never fully repay." And a final quote from John Kennedy: "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter the words, but to live by them." Ladies and gentlemen, Memorial Day here in the United States. Live by our words, honor those who have passed, honor those who have taken care of us, not only in our military, but others who have put the uniform on and said, let's go do this thing in the face of what can appear to be absolutely overwhelming odds. Spend time, hug your family, and be grateful. Let's show gratitude to each other and to those who have served. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Kindness, gratitude, always, always. I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care. Bye for now.